So how did the black comedy competition go to open for Ali Sadiq?
You know what? It was actually very fun. I was like, I haven't done too many
Black rooms
to it. Like maybe when I first started, I'd go here and there, but it's been a while. It was actually very fun. It was fun. They posted me on their page. I was very excited about that. That made me really happy. And I'm hanging out with like Rambo and Little Daryl and stuff, and they're hilarious.
Yeah,
I live in the black scene.
Dude, they're so it was awesome. We're like hanging out. We're like drinking whatever they drink and stuff. It was good. It was cool.
That's fun.
How'd you do with the ladies at the Hive?
You know, pretty good. Yeah, I was like, it was fun. It was good.
Didn't quote Don Imus or anything. He was an announcer. He was an announcer who was fired from like ABC for calling the Rutgers women's basketball team nappy-headed hoes.
Sometimes I forget how old we are, but that was a good time. The nappy-headed hose, like 3 weeks of memes, was a great time.
That was the meme war of 2012.
Man, was this probably when he was born? Are you post 2000?
No, I'm from 95.
Yeah. No, it's
It's hard to tell with people.
My girlfriend had a freak out today because she found a spider vein, and she was. She was just freaking out, and I was trying to comfort her, but nothing I was doing was the right thing.
Why is it that everyone you're close to in your life has had like, oh my god, my veins are too thin issues?
Yeah.
Oh, you said spider vein.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't get. Okay, yeah.
What do you think I was saying?
Spider vein.
I was just trying to use context clues to figure it out eventually, but
no, she was wearing Daisy Dukes today, and then she was like, "Oh my god, it's a spider vein." I was like, "Baby, you have sex with me." Thank you for that, but I have fucking chicken skin and stress. You know, I don't make that your burden.
That's the most effective argument I've ever heard. Of course you look beautiful. You have sex with me. All right, our guest this week is Houston comic friend of ours, Danny Guerrero.
Hey.
welcome. Thank you guys for having me, man. Like I was telling Ben that I've been wanting to do this for a while, just to hang out with you guys.
Oh yeah, no, this is great.
Yeah, he sat on the couch. He's like, "How long y'all been doing this? Like 4 years now?"
On and off, yeah.
On and off, 4 years, and he's like, "Yeah, it feels good. It feels nice." Like, and I know exactly that feeling because when I got in, there were certain like podcasts of people. Like for me, it was a big deal to get on Slade's thing.
Yeah.
Back when he used to do that little 4-comic panel show.
The Whiskey Brothers, baby.
Yeah.
Shout out Whiskey Brothers. Shout out Slade Ham. Yeah, he'll be in San Antonio this weekend.
It's kind of cool being like a show that other people aspire to be on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's really not hard to get into my living room and get on. Like a DM would have accomplished it for you at any time.
Exactly. You think, one day we'll be on the promotional circuit part of podcasting, you know, where, because I feel like podcasting now, we're the View and morning drive time radio. I think as an industry as a whole, it's just like all of the people. They get on it, and they're just like, all right, this is my great buddy from da-da-da-da, but he's clearly just promoting something.
I feel like...
What are you promoting, Danny?
Love and friendship.
Hell yeah.
I feel like I've always had this theory about this podcast that it's going to blow up, but it's going to blow up at like the most inconvenient time for our careers. Like when we're so busy doing other shit that we can't focus more than a Tuesday on this.
That would
like
be
someone's going to get like 6 million views out of nowhere.
Exactly.
I hope it's one of the episodes where we're calling people faggots.
Well, yeah, no, that'd be really, someone that we interviewed, an open micer that we've interviewed is the Houston Bayou serial killer.
Oh yeah. I gotta change how we book if we're trying to catch the Bayou serial killer.
It's Ruben. We all know it's Ruben.
Oh man, that was a good. All right, let's take picks.
Okay, let's have a quick draft.
Who in the Houston comedy scene is the Bayou? Mine is David V.
I'm going to go with Jackson Nami as my first draft pick. And I'm actually going to double back on the snake and take Jake McFarland and assume that if someone's throwing people into a bayou, it's just women that have rejected him.
All right, 1 second. Ruben's calling right now. What up, big dog?
For the viewers at home, I could edit this phone call out, but I
All
probably
right, just one
won't.
second. Our Ruben's here.
I'll go down and get him.
Oh yeah, all right. Here you go. I'll just talk to Danny for a second. I'll run this. So, Danny,
Well,
good to see you, big dog.
good to see you too, man. I feel like we've had a lot of good adventures together.
So I send you TikToks.
I'm sorry.
I know.
I'm
You're
sorry
a
that I
busy
haven't-
man who doesn't use social media like I do.
No,
You're
I'm
not
on-
in the know with the youth like I
Look,
am.
if it was on Instagram,
If it was on the gram,
Yeah, if it was on
you're more
Instagram.
into the gram.
yeah, I'm definitely more on Instagram. But yeah, no, I appreciate you sending me TikToks. I know that's
I just want you to know I'm thinking about you.
yeah, that's kind of like it's like a modern like Pony Express.
Right, exactly.
You know, that's kinda,
it's like a postcard. It's like,
Yeah,
hey,
no, it really
this
is.
is a construction worker getting kicked in the balls,
Yeah.
and it made me laugh, and I think it would make you laugh.
hey, I saw something racist. I thought about you.
Yeah, exactly.
I missed you.
Exactly.
No, I've been having fun when we're in green rooms together, saying we be beefing.
Oh yeah.
'cause it makes-
You should have a Lone Star in your hand. Dude, we have beef, man.
yeah.
And I was like, wait, is Will being serious right now?
No, Will is not being serious.
When I go home and I cry about it.
Oh yeah, you've been working a bunch lately though.
Dude, yeah. I'm super thankful for that. But sometimes, man, I'll get a little, get a little lost in the sauce, man.
Yeah, dude,
Get a
we
little-
all do.
I've been getting lost in the sauce a lot lately, and then I paid off my credit card bill, and I just looked at it, and it was just like all like Rudyards in the secret group,
Yeah,
and
I
I
just
was
see
like, what is happening?
When 6s and 7s was still open, I'd just see 6s and 7s, 6s and 7s.
Yeah.
I'm like, I thought I was getting free drinks over
Yeah,
there.
exactly. No,
I
I-
guess not.
It's wild. Yeah.
But yeah, no, just in general, just like I'm super thankful to be busy, and of course, like I can't complain about, having all this stuff on my plate. Like the things that I prayed for, I can't complain about.
Absolutely.
But it's just sometimes
What's
man,
on
I
your
just
plate
feel,
now? What are you working on? Like sketch, TV? Just
No, just doing more shows. Just
Yeah, hell yeah.
doing more shows. Got some stuff like gonna do like a weekend at the comic strip pretty soon.
Fuck yeah. The comic strips in
El Paso?
El Paso.
Yeah.
That's great. Are you headlining?
No, I'm featuring
For who?
Blame.
All right, nice.
Yeah.
That'll be fun.
Yeah, so I'm excited about that, and just but I just other things I have to watch out for. You know what I mean? Like just not overindulging and stuff.
Right. End up as fat as me.
Dude, I've gotten since doing stand up. I think I've probably gained like 40 pounds. Seriously, I was like 135. Now I'm like 175.
That does happen if you're not paying attention. You
Mr.
just-
Thickums, yeah.
Dude, yeah, I saw a picture of me from, and I've always been heavy, but well, not always, but like I've been heavy since I was like 25, 27. Yeah. I've been heavy for the past like 10 years, but like I just saw a picture because like, but I gain weight. It's like 10 pounds a year, so like I don't notice it until I see a picture from like five years ago, and I'm just
Yeah.
like, God damn, that's
Yeah.
insane. What's happening to your body?
Yeah, I started noticing I'm getting fat when my underwear rolls over, and I fucking hate that.
That is
'Cause
some fat guy
You
shit.
could hear,
Yeah.
and I'm just like, fuck, dude.
Yeah.
Or my fucking tits jiggle when I hit a fucking speed bump.
Yeah.
I hate that. I'm like, when the fuck did these come in?
But do you still do UFC? Do you have to UFC choke people now?
I
or what?
haven't. I train when I can, but it's just not as often. I mean, at one point, that's just what my identity was. I'm like,
Right.
this is who I am.
Right.
This is who I'm gonna be. But then I found stand up, and I mean, it's kind of hard to be out late till 2 a.m.
Right.
screaming at strangers,
Exactly.
and then waking up in the morning, throwing on my little
Waking
gi,
up.
thinking I'm the
Yeah,
man.
dude, the gi is such a fascinating concept. Oh, hey guys, what's going on? There you go. You want to make this a foursome?
No, we're just gonna do two separate.
All right, cool.
Hey,
All right.
Ruben.
What's up, Rube?
We looked at a photo of you earlier, by the way.
How's it going, big dog? Good to see you. Yeah.
No, yeah. So yeah, putting on the gi. It is. Once again, I call this the accordion principle, where it's like right when you start doing stand up, your whole identity is like, oh, I have to do stand up every single night. Grind the sets. We're hitting 5 open mics a night. You know, like that sort of thing. And then as your career hopefully flourishes, if you don't, the first level of getting lost in the sauce is just hanging out at the open mics all night, every night, even if you're not performing. Like that's you become the king of the open mic, you know, like, and then there becomes a lot of hate in your heart we're just like, these fuckers are gatekeeping me, and they're the only reason they don't let me perform at 8 o'clock on a Saturday night is because sometimes I wrap my balls around my wrist, and you know, like
It's amazing how in your first year so many people block your greatness.
Yeah, because they're scared or something.
Yeah, they don't want the competition up at the top, so they
Right.
just keep you in the bottom.
Yeah, navigating through all those emotions and like even just social circles properly is like, also another difficult thing. Like being funny and talented is one, but like, how do you come off like across to other people? Like, are you being nice? Are you acting too crazy? I've definitely said some wild shit to people that I
I've
shouldn't
said
have
wild shit. Well, yeah, we all have. And you don't get into this unless you already think you're kind of awesome, or like, or you have something, just a crazy thing inside. I don't know, like.
You just have to have a piece bent in a not normal direction.
Yeah.
Because like it's either I think I'm great and I have to expose the world to this, you know, or it's just like, oh, I've been chosen with this gift.
Yeah. I would argue as a Protestant boy that it's a calling. All right. God has called me to entertain the masses with my penis. And with my
Only in metric.
with my pontificate. I haven't done that bit in. I should bring that.
That's
bit
my
back.
favorite joke you've ever written, dude.
I should bring that bit back. Yeah. Yeah. No. And so after that, then you start working weekends. Whether it's like spot randomly, like dude, getting your first weekend spot is huge. Getting your first, just like fucking
Dude, who was your first weekend with? We've all done weekends here. Who was your first club weekend like featuring for?
My first club feature weekend was in Jackson, Tennessee when I lived in Memphis, and it was with Killer Bees. You can Google this guy. He's still there. Killer Bees is crushing the Mid-South. He'll still do the Stardome. He'll still do the Comedy Catch in Chattanooga.
All right, that's a way. What's your first home weekend?
My first home weekend here was, I think, Shane Gillis.
Yeah, I thought that was gonna be your answer.
Shane Gillis. Yeah, I think my first all weekend they wanted me to host all weekend with Shane Gillis. Yeah. They call me One Night Willie. I'm normally the one nighter.
I'm actually pretty proud of my resume in this particular set. My first road weekend was Arkansas, the Grove, with Tommy Drake.
Yeah, I remember that.
And my first here weekend was for Billy D. Washington.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah.
Out of like comics who have lasted and respectively, like both of them have taken exactly one chance on me. Billy's been running Margaritaville for like 3 years.
That's funny.
And we text about football like twice a week, and he doesn't even mention that.
Hey man. I love a good bomb in front of a hero. Who have you? You've worked weekends here, right? Yeah.
Here at home? Yeah, I'm trying to think of the most recent one.
Whatever one you want.
Probably Luis J. Gomez at Punchline.
Okay, yeah.
That was like a weekend. That was cool. Yeah. I mean, it's surreal sometimes. Just like I can't even believe I saw them on TV and stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
We were laughing earlier before the show started because like me and Danny are as different comics as you can be, except that we've both opened weekends for Chingo Bling.
Yeah, super crazy.
It's just the most random
Chingo Bling. He has a weird cult following.
Dude, I kind of want to tell the story I told him earlier because it's so I did a weekend with Chingo Bling Friday, Saturday, Sunday, doing like Abilene, Lubbock, and something else in a triangle up there. We travel together. We smoke copious like the whole time. Just me and him. Jesse's getting annoyed. Just me and Chingo smoking behind the building until we're going on stage for 3 straight days. We depart on Monday. That Friday, there's a show in the secret group, and I park my car and I'm getting out and I'm doing a little scan thing on the license plate. And somebody pulls up next to me. He's kind of staring at me. I'm kind of staring at him. He's like, I think I recognize you, man, but I'm not sure where from. I'm like, bro, I'm having that exact same thing about you. And he goes, hi, I'm Chingo Bling. I fucking opened for you 4 days ago.
That's funny as fuck.
Just died laughing, bro.
That's great. That's goofy. Oh man, Daniel, I remember because we met right when you started. You started working the Riot real quick. That was fun. You're one of my favorite guys. I mean, we get shithouse together.
Oh man, absolutely, dude.
Y'all do not look like y'all could be comparable drinking buddies.
Oh, it's great.
I'll wake up in the morning sometimes. I'm like, wait, what happened? And then I'll see photos of us. I'm like, okay, so that's what happened. That's what was going. Just a cigarette in my hand. I'm like, what the hell? I was out of control last night.
Exactly. No.
Yeah, when I'm asking for cigarettes, please tell me to go home.
Absolutely. Yeah, I will keep that in mind from here on in. I will. I'm trying not to smoke as much right now, and I can tell that I don't know if it's a bit or anything. It's so gay getting mad because I can't breathe with my little thing. Like, it's a deep breathing exercise.
Yeah.
Like I get that, but like it's just fucking it's infuriating to just
No, I definitely get it.
be mean to a 24-year-old like at an open mic. Just
I remember the
I don't know why they didn't like my bit. I know why they didn't like your bit. It's because you suck. And then I'll just smoke a cigarette. I'll take one of Jolly's cigarettes and just be like, hey man, I shouldn't have yelled at you like that. That's not me. That's not who I want to be.
Cigarettes are that last gate between you and honesty, and I'm not sure we should be tearing that down just for the sake of an extra 2 years on the back end of your life.
What are those 2 years gonna be? It's like I could have been at the Riyadh Comedy Festival. If I quit smoking and drinking right now.
Is it bad if you bomb at the Riyadh Comedy Festival, or is it just cultural appropriation?
I was with a comic this weekend who opens for Louis, and
These people. So this is the thing about the Riyadh Comedy Festival is like
the government sucks. All right, you know, sometimes when people equivocate the American government to the Saudi government, I go, hey, you got to cut that shit out. All right, I know America's not great, but it's not fucking Saudi Arabia. All right,
When I dropped out of college in 2004, ergo stopped studying for my political science degree, I decided I no longer had to pay attention to anything political. So let me tell you my position on the Riyadh Comedy Festival. I'd go in a heartbeat because I am two things through and through. I am poor and I am apolitical. I don't know why the fuck people are mad they're going there. If I thought I could do a whole set there and not get beheaded, I would be there in a heartbeat.
absolutely.
I don't think I can pull it off.
I would be there in 2 Jew beats. Sorry.
What's Riyadh?
Riyadh is the capital of Saudi Arabia.
Okay.
There's a big.
But not the largest city. That would be Jeddah.
Yeah. Thank you, Google Maps.
That was I used to work at the visa processing for the American Saudi consulate because I answered a Craigslist ad for a job and they never actually tested to see if I speak read or wrote Arabic. So I spent 2 weeks just writing gibberish on forms.
That would be. Oh my God, that's so funny. Then just some guy, some prince is trying to look. What the fuck?
you in essence wrote wingdings for
the.
At one point, I was literally like drawing Egyptian hieroglyphics that I was looking at on the internet, trying to like freehand them.
Oh man,
I didn't even protest when I got fired from that job.
No,
they just came in one day and they're like, "Really?" And I was just like, "You hired me."
So, am I getting this last paycheck or what?
I had credentials.
That's funny.
Good times.
Okay, so I'm working with this person who opens for Louis, and now they're like dudes in Saudi Arabia are like hitting them up for tickets, which is like, I mean, that's the point. Like, I don't know if America's exports are entertainment, which like that's kind of what we do.
Sure.
Shouldn't we go over there and change hearts and minds or whatever the fuck the generals were talking about when we invaded Afghanistan?
What you're saying in essence, if you're protesting comics going over there, is these people don't deserve laughter.
Right.
Well, it's the same way that I feel when comics inside the loop are like, I'm not going to Tomball. And, you know, like you're like, well, why don't... Like I don't want to go to, you know, like Lowell, Arkansas, or I don't want to go to College Station or Bryant.
you know, like, and it's just like
I don't want to go to College Station.
We've gone a few times.
Yeah, we've gone.
I've done it. But I don't want to go to College Station, O'Brien. If I'm being
I don't want to go to, you know, I don't want to go to Baton Rouge, you know, like Baton Rouge deserves comedy too, despite their underbites. And this is a callback to Ole Miss beating LSU this weekend. Fucking suck it, nerds.
I think if you looked at the Houston Texans record at the end of this season and my lifetime record in College Station, they're gonna be about identical. It's gonna be
Just
like 3-14-1. Like,
Oh man.
I got one split decision because the power went out at Stampede.
I remember working in College Station, and it was me, Patrick, Edie. We were doing a Jesse Payton gig, and there was midget wrestling
I just remember
on the same night. You know, where it was just like I was in the locker room with those little people, and they're stretching. You know, they're getting hand warmed up, they're getting hand warmed. They're taping up their ankles. They tape like shadow boxing and shit, and then they just get out there and they're just like,
Are they taping up with Scotch tape?
Oh, that would be fantastic. Yes, they were taking up with Scotch tape. They're luchadoring. Did you get a prop for?
Let me explain what's about to happen. I almost forgot to do this. Do you remember that night where I sent you a video at like 2 a.m. where I'm like, this is a bottle of pure THC liquid, and it turned me into Stephen Hawking, and you made fun of me for like 2 weeks?
Oh, yeah.
So the guy that sells that is a fan of the podcast.
Oh, we've got sponsors now?
We have sponsors. We were sponsored, and I have a little commercial I have to read for the first time in the history of this podcast.
Looks like the water that the water boy pulls out.
Oh, it's
The
so...
It's
the
best pure glacial water
of all the
from the
things
North Pole.
that have ever put me on the floor. Drinking this bottle right here put me on the floor. So go down to the Texas Weed Syndicate for all your legal THC and THCA needs. Everything is discreetly shipped via USPS Monday to Friday. Come see our selection of flower edibles and our ever-potent THC syrup. Visit Texas Weed Syndicate. Ask for Dom. Tell them the Very Green Room podcast sent you. You'll get 10% off.
The Very Green Room podcast is that's cool. Can I try to read this? This is for our Scandinavian. This is for our Scandinavian audience. Hello. This is the Texas Weed Syndicate for all your Texas legal THC and DHA needs. We ship via USPS Monday through Friday. Come see our selection of flower, edibles, and ever-potent THC syrup. Visit TexasWeedSyndicate.com.
He's pretty good.
Do you want to read it for everyone on the east side?
Wait.
I wanted to read it like Lilo.
For our Spanish listeners.
Wait, can I do it in a Stitch voice?
You do whatever you feel, brother.
Texas Weed. Texas Weed Syndicate. No, that's just
Hey, Texas Weed.
Hey, vato.
Oh, man.
Vámonos to the Texas Weed Syndicate.
I was in
And that website is TexasWeedSyndicate.com if you want to buy online.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Don. I am
Ben
officially
smokes a
sold
shit.
out now.
There we go. Ben smokes a shit out. You can catch us at the Riyadh Comedy Festival next week. Opening for someone. I don't know. Is that something we should do? Should we start creating fake beef online? Because I feel like podcasting has become wrestling to sell tickets and stuff. Like where it's just like randos commenting on shit that they don't know anything about. Like it's just like, I saw the Jacksonville Jaguars beat the San Francisco 49ers. People in San Francisco are gay.
I would love it if this just turned into a hot take podcast. We just started. Have you seen Cardi B's pregnant nipples? Who the fuck is fucking pancake titties and putting all these babies in Cardi B?
Stephen Diggs.
He's really digging himself a hole, if you ask me. He's gonna have all them kids, and then Russell Wilson's gonna swoop in and raise them. It's It's not going.
Stefan Diggs, the future of wide receivers, and no, he's an old guy. I mean, the future rapper.
Is he still a Patriot at this point? I don't even know anymore.
I don't think he loves America as much as we do.
It's rare that I walk into a pub. Is this what it feels like talking to me?
Sometimes.
It's not fun. Why you don't do it?
Oh, man.
So what you got coming up, Danny? What you looking forward to right now?
Right now, I mean, just normal, just regular like weekend gigs and stuff.
But don't it feel good that weekend gigs are regular for you now?
Yeah, man. At one point, that was like, that's all I
That was the
wanted.
dream.
I would see everybody outside, and I'm just like, well, what about me? I just did Pueblito on Monday. I crushed in front of the fajitas. Put me up.
Yeah, exactly.
And then, now it's just, I guess it just becomes like a normal, but I'm always like thankful for it, but it just seems like that's just what's going to happen.
Do you like having the ability to say no? Because I always feel weird about it. I feel weird because I've gotten to a place in my career where like I don't like I still love doing a bar show every now and then just to make sure I still have it, but like I don't like doing bar shows every single night of the week. Like I'd rather work in clubs or like club adjacent and things like that.
He just gave me a new rule before we got on the podcast about booking, and I think I'm going to carry this for the rest of my life.
What's that?
If a booker contacts you 5 or 6 times, it's going to be a terrible show. The needier the booker, the worse the show.
Well, so two things. I agree with that rule in spirit 95% of the time.
All right.
5% of the time, it's just because they're an anxious wreck. And they're actually a good booker. But yes, because like sometimes the booker will contact you once, you'll say yes, you'll agree to everything, and then you'll get there and you'll be like, hey, did you even promote this? It's like, no, that was your job. And I go, no, I'm the performer. And now I'm in Shreveport and for 3 people. And this sucks too.
Yeah. It always sucks when you travel for no people.
Yeah.
Because you're always excited about a road game,
Yeah.
Especially to a place you've never been. It's like, man, it's going to be a new venue, going to meet new people. Like, they haven't heard anything, so the whole repertoire's on the table. And then it's just like 4 disinterested bar patrons smoking cigars indoors because they don't have laws in Louisiana.
I think the first time I went out of town was like in some little not Nacogdoches, but something along, I can't even remember the name of the place, but it was like a rooftop thing. They had like a restaurant there.
That was Chad's old thing, right?
Nah, no, I don't think so. Like it was called like Rail and Rye or something like that.
Yeah, I remember that.
Done the Rail and Rye.
Yeah, and I
We've all done that, man. Yeah.
I was so excited to do it, and the show was actually pretty cool. But that was my first time just out of Houston to go do comedy.
I remember.
And I was just so excited.
My first time out of Memphis doing comedy, I went to Bucksnort, Tennessee to do a catfish fry, and they hated me. It was still fun, but there's nothing like a long drive home when the other people kill too. Like, has that ever happened to you?
God.
Where like you'll go up first and then you'll suck and you'll be like, man, this crowd is awful. And then someone will get on stage and murder and you go, oh, they just hated me.
Well, do you remember that time we did a crawfish boil show?
Oh, and that 4 p.m. crawfish boil?
Yeah, there was a crawfish boil we got booked to do. And the booker was nice. He paid us nice.
Yeah, he paid us well, yeah.
But I remember the microphone wasn't working. There's kids running around. There's moonwalks and stuff.
Yeah, bouncy houses.
And like I'm trying to make the microphone work. Like it's cutting out, but I'm still using it. I see Will gets rid of the microphone, walks in the middle of like everyone at this event.
Yeah.
Crushing. He was doing so good. And I was just like, he's a professional. Yeah. I was like, why did I think of that?
No, we were doing a show for it was like a year, like this vinyl siding and aluminum roof business had a great year because a hurricane or 2 came through. So they're like, yeah, we're fucking busy. So they had like two bounce houses, they had crawfish, they had like 8 coolers of beer, and it's always fun to work construction shows. Like construction private events, because there's the white guy who owns the business and then just like 100 Mexican dudes who are just like, we're getting shithoused in the truck. We're bringing all of our kids because our kids don't get to do like, and it's like, we're bringing our wives to this thing. It was it was so much fun. I had a great time.
I bombed so hard I couldn't leave, and I just ate a bunch of crawfish. I was
Not being
gonna
able
sit
to
here.
leave after a bomb is the worst.
Yeah, I just feel frozen. I'm like, oh, I gotta say bye to people.
Yeah.
Mine was me, Jesse Payton, Tommy Drake, and Billy D. Washington all booked to do a 50th wedding anniversary when I was in my 1.5 years of comedy to do 10 minutes family clean. And I told them repeatedly, I can't do this.
Yeah.
Like, I don't have anything for this. And it was so bad. Right before the show, the guy who booked us all takes all 4 of us comics into the back. And he says, I hope y'all have a great show. And then he takes Billy D off to the side. And he gives Billy D $2,000 extra.
Damn.
And after he leaves, Billy D just chops it up between the 4 of us.
Yeah.
So now, not only am I on stage bombing, I'm on stage bombing, wondering if I'm going to have to give $500 back. Wondering if I can just... It was so bad. A fucking, 4-year-old walked up mid-set and, high-fived me on stage. That's how misplaced I was in this fucking environment. I started listing wars that had lasted shorter periods of time than their marriage. Just to be like, this is the longest conflict you can enter into.
That's so funny.
Dude, working clean sets at during the day like that, it's always...
Well, because with the corporate...
Comics are vampire. We should not be out in daylight.
With the corporate event, you're no longer a stand-up comic. You are an entertainer. They have hired you to be, put their hand up your ass. And, if you can't do that, then, I would say no. I understand that the money's... I remember I was doing a show at, a food truck park in, west of Katy. Yeah,
And it was just kids just running around, and they were like, you have to do 30 minutes, and I was like, I need this $1,000. I really need this money. I'm not doing construction anymore. Door dashing isn't I need this $1,000 to pay for everything in my life. And at one point I was doing bits, no one was paying attention, and then all these kids started. I was like, do any of you kids have jokes? Then every kid ran up and started doing their own knock knock jokes and Shit like that.
and I let them do that for 20 minutes, and then all the kids were super stoked. Fucking all the parents were so happy. They started tipping me extra at the end, and the guy was like, I want you to do this every week. And I was like, fuck no. I'm never fucking doing this again. You're a goddamn psycho. Literally hire Miss Rachel or some shit. Yeah.
There's got to be a better choice.
Yeah.
Have you ever done a retirement home?
Dude, I love them.
What?
Love them. Love them.
They just forget a joke, and 5 minutes later you can do it again?
They're all so close to death, they're open to anything, really. Have you done the retirement homes?
No, but I remember I was talking to this girl that I really liked, and she's like, I think it'd be really sweet if you reach out to a retirement home.
So, all right, you want to hear scumbag loading stories? All right,
I learned this
setup.
I learned this from an old Road Dogg comic who he was one of those guys who would lived in his Honda CRV because everything could fold down flat, and he would just travel. He would travel like nomadic Mongolians traveled. He would just follow the seasons, he would do winters in the south and summers in the north, and he would just circle the country for $100 a night at whatever shows. And then he would go anytime he would go to a new city or town, he would set up shows at old folks' homes at 3 p.m, as a little easy three-peater thing. And so basically he would just double dip on all the shows. So now sometimes in certain parts of the country, when I know I need to do, say I'm doing a Don't Tell at night, right? And the Don't Tell's paying good, or what, the Don't Tell's paying good, but I want to make even more money, I will hit up the old folks' homes in the local areas, and I will do a 3 p.m. old folks' home. Weird stuff has happened with that. One time a guy died right before the show, and so they canceled the show. I've had, a lot of health scares like that. But old folks' homes can be really fun or really sad.
Toss.
If we're doing scumbag promotional stories, I'll lay out a confession because I know he'll never watch this fucking show.
All right.
Once upon a time, I asked our good friend Jesse Payton what's one of the tricks he used to sell so many tickets out of town. And he's like, I just go on Bumble and I go on Tinder and I swipe right with everybody and I talk to these girls and I tell them just come to the show and I'll meet you afterwards and we'll go out. And then like one or two of them I might. So I made a fake Tinder profile with Jesse's picture, and I catfish bitches. I tried it at the Lafayette Festival, and I just mass catfish bitches, and then just never talk to them again after the show.
I'll go on subreddits. I'll go on different subreddits to promote shows and things like that. Like, because there are always subreddits in different cities that are actually like popping. Like, I don't like the internet. I don't think it's a very healthy space. Please smash the like button and follow us.
But we don't like the internet, but also if you could just be on it more and watch more of our shit, that would be great.
Well, yeah, if you could buy a couple of tickets to You Look Like, so I can get new Crocs.
Direct your internet to Instagram.com/YouLookLikeRoast and watch our clips, please.
Yeah. What else? Yeah, so I'll hit up that. Do you have any scumbag stuff? Nah, you're a lover boy.
So. I don't.
You believe in true love? I don't know. Danny, he's a classic prince.
Like, I'm trying to think. What about?
No, you believe if you work hard, good things will happen.
You're still a romantic.
I think
life hasn't beaten that out of you yet.
Maybe what I've done is probably like invite different girls to the same show, and then
but that's fun sitcom-y shit. Like it's like, I went on 2 dates at the same time. Like, you're not.
But it's also like, it takes 10 ass to get one to show up. So you're really just like trying to get the math right. I'm not trying to date 2 women simultaneously.
Right.
Just trying to fish for the one yes and the 10 pool of, when's your next show?
Hey, I can't tonight. When's your next show?
Oh my God.
There's a lot of those. There's so many of
Let
those.
me know next time you have a show around me and, I'll come out.
All right,
No,
tomorrow.
Oh, no, I can't tomorrow.
I will set up a show specifically for you.
I stole this question from another podcast, but I actually really like it. When did you figure out you were funny?
I'm still trying to. I don't know. Maybe like in school sometimes I probably I always wanted to like disrupt the class. Like I remember we would. I always wanted something bad to happen like in the class because I just didn't want to learn anything. And I remember I would turn the lights off and we just start throwing books.
Yeah.
And to me that was just hilarious. Like, okay, at one time everyone was throwing books and I threw a trash can and I was like, dude, I'm different. I'm different. I don't know. I guess just maybe something like that. But I don't know if there was like a clear moment in my head where I was like, oh.
I've always been fascinated by attention. I don't know. One of my, I've always been. I like the concept of attention, and I couldn't play an instrument. I feel like, I don't know, specifically stand up. I think I've told this on here before. Like, I fell in love with stand up when I was really young, and my granddad got fucking satellite. We stole satellite TV in Mississippi, and I snuck downstairs and just saw all of my aunts and uncles, mom, dad, granddad just dying laughing at Richard Pryor. And like I remember like connecting some weird things where I was like, my granddad hates black people, but he loves this shit. Like, what is going on right now? Like, he said some pretty foul things about African Americans, and then I was like, it was always cool to see like adults laugh really, really hard, and and so like I remember being in high school, trying to get adults laugh really, like getting your offensive line coach to laugh really, really hard by like fucking hitting a guy in the nuts or something, like there's all sorts of different ways. Yeah, I became obsessed with adult approval at a very young age, or adult laughter. Like, I don't know, all of my friends I never really cared. And I know that sounds sociopathic, but like, yeah, I liked having. I sound like a young slut. Like, I just liked when old men laugh, and I don't know.
That's fair. I don't think I figured it out until after I got good at it, if that makes sense. Because like the thing I've always loved is teams.
Yeah.
Like, I loved being on the baseball team because it's like, no matter how different you are with the people, like, there's only one real barrier. Like, are you good for the team or are you not? And like, I could always pitch. I could do the thing. And so it was like, once I got in comedy and it started hitting a little bit, and it's like, okay, that's all people care about here is if you're funny.
Yeah.
All right, I can live in that space for a long time. You know, because there's tons of different people in this scene you can find to hang out with. You know, it's like on any given night, I'm hanging out with like 50-year-old people who've done this for 30 years, or like high school kids that I'm worried are going to massacre people in mass. It's just the variety of life. Like,
I've got to get better at two things. One, being nicer to the young people, but two, actually, I just need to fucking ignore them. Honestly, that's yeah, you're right. Yeah, like, I just need to fucking ignore these children, because I remember when I was like, I didn't start until I was like 25, so like, you know, there's something there, but
I mean,
it was, yeah, no.
Our next guest can probably attest this to people, but until you like start getting on lineups that I respect in comics that I respect, like, tell me, like, yeah, he murdered, like, yeah, he killed, I'm not gonna talk to you.
Right.
Like, there's a barrier to entry to my world. You must be this funny to get onto this ride.
Absolutely.
Because I just, so many people burn out on this. I don't want to become friends with people, and then like a year later they're not doing the thing anymore, and it's just sad and weird.
So many people come and go. Like, since I've started, I think there's some people that I forgot even existed. Not even because...
And then someone will bring it, or they'll come out to an open mic randomly, and you're like, oh, fuck, I forgot you were a person.
Yes.
They're asking me questions like...
Michael Mondragon.
I'll get some
I was
questions.
going to say Jonathan Jernigan.
I don't even know who that...
That's my point exactly.
Yeah, there's like... I forgot who I saw the other night. They're like, bro, how's... you know, I don't even... Some old mic that doesn't even exist anymore. Like, how's Pueblito? I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Why are you asking me this question? Don't talk to me. Leave me. That just pissed me the fuck off. I'm 5 drinks in. Leave me alone.
Yeah.
I just lost this fucking competition. I'm mad as hell.
Oh, the Hive one?
Yeah, I got to the semis, but
That's fine. That's
I was
hey,
gonna compete
in that world. And by the way, I love how I talk about the black comedy world like it's different. Sorry. In the upside down.
well, I feel like they're where they perform at. It's usually like way out of the way from where we're at. Like, we're in the like. I never go to Mo City. I don't even know how to get there, really.
Yeah.
Like, off the top of my head, I don't know.
Some of my favorite nights are going out to Mo City, being the only white guy there except for my girlfriend Hannah, and she's, you know, what did you call her? My fucking bubble shield.
She's just like, and then those.
The closest thing I can relate it to from my world is like hanging out with Hannah for an extended period of time is like being around somebody that's on ecstasy. Like, everything's just great and everything's happy and everything's high energy all the time, and I just want to like snap a few glow sticks and throw them at her and be like, go over there with your people.
I literally. I don't think I've told this story on here before, but I took her to Arkansas with me one time. We did a weekend in Arkansas, and then I made her drive all the way back. I made her drive all 9 hours back, and I was like, oh, you're so strong and independent. and so she drove all the way back. She gets back to the house, and she just goes, oh my God, I'm so tired. And I was like, what? You don't want to fuck right now? And she was like, no, I'm exhausted. And I was like, all right, I need you to remember this the next time I get home on goddamn Sunday after a 12-hour drive. Because I'm going to Florida next week. I'm exhausted. It's not that I hate you. It's not that I think you're unattractive. I love you so much. You're the most beautiful person that's ever been in my life.
You're so tired you can't give someone 2 minutes. You can't give 6 thrusts and fake an orgasm. Like, the bare man, your pussy's really tight today. Makes you think she's the reason you're sleeping for the next 10 hours.
Not the mushroom gummies that I got from a random guy.
I'm just saying, I'm a big fan of faking orgasms.
Oh, for men?
Yeah.
Oh no, let them stew in their shame. Like we have to stew in ours. Dude, anytime a girl goes, "Did you come?" and I go, "Nah," and then they're like, "What?" We can go back, and I'm like, "No, I'm fine now. I'd rather not see you naked." Just like,
Oh my god. I've said blunt shit to people. I can't imagine looking at a woman and being like, I'd rather not see you naked.
I would rather watch Rick and Morty than see you naked. No,
I had to tell a girl once when she offered to suck my dick that I was good. She was so fucking bad at it. I was just like, I'm not going to enjoy that.
Teeth are terrifying. Oh, that's fun.
They were so misshapen.
Oh, man. I don't know. Thank you for having sex with me, Hannah. If you listen to this, I love you very, very much.
Will, I have a funny photo of you in the green room. You're like on the phone. You look like real passionate.
Yeah.
And you're just like, hey, take a picture of me, send it to Hannah, and say Will's thinking about you. I'm going to show you the photo in a little bit. I think it was on your birthday or something.
Dude, I was hammered drunk on my birthday. I love that. Yeah, I love that dumb girl. She's not dumb, but I got shithoused on my birthday. Like,
I hate my birthday so goddamn much.
Why is that?
I don't know. Childhood shit, probably. I don't know.
Never got that Technodrome for your Ninja Turtle set? Or is that just my angst bleeding through?
I didn't get the last Dragonfly. Maximize. No, I don't know. I don't like my birthday. I'd rather be working on my birthday than celebrating my accomplishments, whatever that means, and one thing that helps is just getting shit housed.
I like my birthday because I can guilt my friends into going to an Astros game with me. And I like to go, but I hate going in crowds by myself. So now it's just like, I bought the tickets. It's my birthday. You got to fucking go.
and I go, yes, I do.
It's 3 years running. Otherwise, like, I'm 40. I don't need presents.
Yeah, I'm 36. Yeah, Hannah was like, I remember, Hannah was like, I want to make you a cake. I want to do all this. I go, I'm turning 36. That's like one of the most non-consequential years for a guy, Like,
as an entertainer, sure. Celebrate 27 once you clear that little hurdle.
Right. Celebrate that. You get to celebrate every 10 years as a man.
I don't know. I will not mention anyone, but I think it's fucking hack when comics are like birthday extravaganzas and shit like that as like a weird cash grab.
It's kind of a rite of passage to do it in your first year and then realize after that you should never do that again.
Exactly. It just feels like Mary Kay for fucking sad dudes.
Even the countdown, like if a guy does a countdown, I hate that shit. No. They have a dollar.
Dude, a guy
They got
dollars on the shirt.
No one even
Men
gave you
with
that
a
dollar.
dollar.
You put it on there in hopes to get more dollars.
Men with money on their shirts is the saddest fucking thing. That is only behind men on Facebook wishing themselves a happy birthday while saying, please bless my Cash App.
Oh, that's a rough one.
Once you put the Cash App on your own birthday post, I feel like you've made it to the point to where, like, just pack it in, dog. You're not...
Late stage capitalism. I'm not blaming capitalism as a whole, but yeah, it's fucked up, man. What if we become a men's rights podcast?
Bless my Cash App.
Yeah, exactly. Bless me with some... No. Just take the charge like a man.
Yeah.
All right, like just don't pay the speeding ticket, and then then be like, I can't go back to Fort Bend County for a little while.
I've lived in my car and I've been in jail for extended periods of time, but I've never once started a GoFundMe.
No, I'm gonna start a GoFundMe for my bunions or something. And then,
I mean, I'm assuming I'm gonna have to start one eventually for shoulder surgery.
Right.
If that's any.
I wanna start one for my autistic children, the nonverbal ones. Just underbite nonverbal.
It's hard to get them to make the necessary commercial speeches, though. Yeah. You just got a bunch of little gesturing.
See, y'all aren't linked in with the youth like I am. A lot of women. To quote Jay Cookie, the American, a lot of women on TikTok having retard babies.
I would like to point out for the fans at home, I am not connected with the youth in any way or capacity. I know what I look like.
Oh, that's something. Oh man.
Why don't you like kids? Because I look like a pedophile. I'm not giving you a shred of evidence in that.
That's so funny.
I do like gambling on Little League Baseball, but that's unrelated.
That's from a TV, and it's
that was my gambling addiction rearing its head in weird places.
I remember when I played Little League, my coach's name was Snake. And he was like this fat Mexican guy with like a crazy mustache.
Oh, yeah.
And he was like a gang member at one point, whatever. But I remember like my first girlfriend, I was like 12. She played softball, played baseball.
Oh, yeah.
And he would like always make inappropriate comments. And then now that I'm like, to me it was normal at the time. I was like, just Snake.
Yeah, that's just Snake.
But now that I'm
that's just
older,
Snake grooming me, dog.
He's just teaching you how to roll.
Yeah.
The wrist movement for bat. Yeah.
But now I'm like, no, that guy was a fucking weirdo. He knew exactly where I lived. And I don't think I ever gave him my address.
I remember when I was in high school and I was dating a senior when I was a sophomore. She was a hot blonde too. It was dope. And my offensive line coach, Coach Martinez, goes, "Nice job, Loden."
Bro, what?
Like, what, dude?
Because imagine if one of us said that to like
Anyone,
like
dude.
someone's nephew was around. Hey, that's a good one right
I
there.
feel weird with when younger comics bring their girlfriends around. What am I supposed to say? Like, hey, fucking sweet box, bro. Like,
Nice pull,
yeah, nice pull. Didn't think you had it in you. Thought you were blowing someone up.
Go ahead and give him one of them smell my fingers. You earned it, big cat.
That's a good place to end, I think.
I was just thinking, what do you do when the opposite is true when you see a comic and it's like, that is not a nice pull, dog. That's two fat autistic orange-haired people getting married.
We wish them the best. They're headlining here next week.
I can tell you with certainty Trey Campbell will never watch this podcast. That's why it's fine for me to say shots.
That's funny.
Watch, he has a Google alert set up for his name.
I bet.
Probably.
Someone, I Googled my name in Reddit the other day.
Oh my God, I don't want to do that.
Someone in the Houston comedy subreddit said, this was like 2 years ago, and they're like, do a lot of Houston comics deal drugs? And then someone in there said, does it rhyme with Bill Bowden? I was like, I don't deal drugs. I've consumed them.
I have been the end user on every drug transaction in my life. The fuck, I'm going to sell you drugs to get money to buy more drugs for myself? What the fuck kind of sense does that make?
Robbing Peter to pay Paul.
All right. You got any social media you want to promote before we get out of here, Danny? Tell the people where to find you.
Just Instagram and TikTok, Danny Guerrero. Just my name. You'll find it if you look it up. You'll see it. Yeah. Thank you so much for having me, guys. I
You're
appreciate
the best,
it.
buddy.
Thanks for coming out, man. Will, where can they find you?
Will_Loden on Instagram, and You Look Like Comedy Roast.
Yeah, find me on Instagram at Very Dark Comedy, and You Look Like at Instagram.com/You Look Like Roast. And good night, everybody.
Bam.
I don't edit the end, so watch what you say for the next 10 seconds. The ends of some of these episodes get